and 11, and Rivals was made on a Windows 7 machine.
That's crazy.
It starts to get, we start to get crashes that we never even had, 3 years ago. But yes, generally the tactic these days is plug everything in, close the game, reopen it, pray.
Maybe open controller settings in big picture, or
Yeah.
see what needs to be enabled and disabled.
Yeah, get it all sorted, do the
Yeah.
calibration if you got to, get that all done
Yeah.
before, open the game, and then usually you're pretty good. If you get everything set up before, usually you don't have too much issue after that.
It's usually like a weird issue with May flashes of all things. For whatever reason, when it's in Steam, it reads it as a PlayStation 3 controller of all things. It's really weird.
I have not seen that, but the other thing that happened to us is, so May flashes, we detect them a certain way based on what Windows recognizes the device name is. Some of the new May flashes had like different device names, so they were getting like filtered into other controllers. So like we ended up having to go back in and add some support for more names. And then after we did that, we found out that yes, they finally got detected, but then the C stick was flipped. So because they had the same name just with different casing, we had to add like a button now. There's literally like control, I think it's 9 or 0 or something, where all it does is it flips the C stick, and that's it.
For like those specific May flashes?
Just for that adapter, yeah.
That's
so
funny, but also really annoying.
It's very annoying because, once we found out that like the name, we couldn't distinguish. Yeah, we ran into a bunch of issues, but the good news is if you're playing on a lot of the common equipment, like the May Flash 4 port that you can get on Amazon, the Hitbox 4 port is what SBS travels with to events. A lot of those are still working fine, but some of the new adapters, you do have to hit us up on like Discord or something if you're having issues.
Starting out game 1, an HKP versus Breadstick, and Orcane versus Zetterburn. Kind of the oldest matchup in the game.
Yeah, HKP I know as a Rano player, I thought.
Yeah, recently made the switch to Zetterburn.
Okay.
And I believe it still does have the Rano. No, it might just be matchup dependent. I don't know specifically.
I'm pretty sure I lost to HKP at an event against his Rano. I got double eliminated by Ranos at that event.
Yeah, but has been playing more of the Zetter recently. I don't know when the switch was exactly, but this season he has been pretty much been playing the Zetter. Had a very impressive showing at Riptide. I believe 9th or 13th was the highest placing Zetter at that event. And over ones like Denzello and Audi. And unfortunate SD there from Breadstick to close out that game 1.
That was faster than the Tapscott matches that we said were speedrunning.
HKP is going for that 0 star, whereas Tapscott was going for that 1 star.
Oh, okay. All right.
Huh?
I think that was the match. HKP.
HKP won that.
Production asking us if that was a button check. That is how fast. That is how fast that match was. I wasn't sure either with the way the last stock got taken, but I think he did just kind of slip off the platform, fast fall, SD, and that'll do it.
That'll do it. Unfortunately, you are playing at a game deficit and going to triple pawn, interestingly enough.
One of the changes we made over time because of how slip-off SDs were so common for someone like Edalus was the idea of like the blast zone is a little lower now if you're not in hit stun. And that's because, if you like slid off doing a forward tilt and then you did a fair as Edalus, you would just die. And we were like, that's not fun for Edalus.
Interesting.
It's something that I believe the new Smash games do as well. Like the blast zone comes up a little higher if you're in hit stun. So we just basically lowered it if you're not in hit stun.
That's interesting. Right now, Breadstick is definitely down a stock. That first stock just vanished within an instant. And what he's doing, like, now finally playing a little slower, getting HP a little more to his tempo. Right now, unfortunately for HKP missing that thing, but Breadstick is starting to slowly make that comeback. Are we going to see the up air connect? We are.
Nice.
how they're just kind of feeling each other out in neutral. It's that spaghetti that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, right now they're just kind of slowing it down, which is kind of what you want to do for if you're Breadstick, right? Like that first game was got out of your hands so quickly that like you want to slow it down. HKP, he has no reason to kind of force it. Just kind of take your time, get the openings you want.
Right now, got Zetter into edge guarding situation versus Absa. That can be especially deadly. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
gets nothing off of that parry. Trying to be a little fancy with the up special.
Yeah, going for an up special cancel, but then it didn't connect, so no hit pause kind of messed him up, and then he just up specialed.
It's like, may as well just let it rip.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're sitting comfy like that, it is good, but Breadstick is doing an amazing job of eating things up right now. So you start out the game getting absolutely your face planted to the ground like that, but he's doing a good job of keeping composure and playing slower and keeping HKP out. Unfortunately,
wow.
That little bit of an overextension let HKP take that second game.
Yep.
Second with Absa, definitely the right play.
Yeah, the Absa, he just did a better job at kind of controlling the pace the way he wanted.
As soon as he gets HKP off stage, it goes much smoother for Breadstick.
Yeah.
We are going to see Jules Vale counter pick. Have to see how this goes for Breadstick.
I still love the way the Jules Vale stage opens.
It's so pretty.
That's a lot of flashy goodness. Who's our composer, who like kind of wanted to set up the actual like color transitions as different as they are.
Oh my goodness! For the first time in this set, Breadstick is in the lead. Unfortunately, immediately gets clapped right back. But if you can play like how you have been in like at the end of game 2 and the start of this game 3, I would say you have the potential to make the comeback.
Yeah, we're still looking for our first set that's not a wash, right?
Yeah. Not even that it's a watch, it's just a sweep. It's just for right now, everybody's just too good and is not letting their opponent take games.
Yes. Only one side can have games today.
Oh, is that going to kill? That's not going to kill. Good DI from Breadstick there.
Although Breadstick's like, Mom said it's my turn to take a game.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can do it.
Definitely doable. You're playing like you have been. You're in the zone. It's time to make your comeback. Especially when you got Zetter off stage. Burn his resources. No cloud ready.
I love that. The little like go to the platform, kind of force the HKP to commit to a recovery option, and then we managed to get back and punish it. I almost thought he might have let up too much.
This could be huge. This could be huge. Unfortunately, let that cloud rip a little too early. Wait. Oh. Okay, that was almost sick. Oh, good jab check.
Yeah, beautiful.
Unfortunately, parry. No up strong.
Yeah, just went too far from the shine. That's
okay,
it.
yeah, that'll do it. Definitely was doable. Unfortunately, just got a little too exuberant with the movement.
Yeah, I mean, just tried to get out. The pressure was coming. The shines missed a couple.
Yeah.
Got a couple shines that weren't able to follow up.
Missed a couple of up strongs. You could tell HKP was definitely losing his composure a bit.
Yeah. But when you're putting that relentless pressure on, and you're also kind of pushing on the opponent's mental, so eventually you can get the opening you want.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find out who's next in our A block here on Rivals of Aether.
I know Trevor's playing in, I don't know, probably the other pool side, I think, not our side.
Interesting.
Hopefully they put him on stream before he got eliminated. Probably only got 2 sets, so he would have had to put him on quick.
Yeah.
I say that though, but he'll probably outplace me, so I can't make fun of him too much.
Believe? It's hard to tell.
Of the not, SBS is kind of like a cheating developer because he was good before he started working for us. But George was definitely the best at his peak when it came to me, Trevor, and George would go to stuff and enter. George was the best. Trevor and I would like compete over who got further, and we would act like we were playing well, but it was really the bracket determined. You know, like there were some matchups where like we had a chance to, you know, clutch one out and get like out of maybe 3-2 or even up to 4-2 occasionally. But it was definitely more bracket luck than it was either of us being good at the game.
Bracket luck matters.